It's a joint mission between the US and Japan.
日米の共同戦線といこうか。
Enemy attack. What a pain.
Eat this, buddy! Please, bros!
Don't get in my way.
Guard!
Don't get in my way.
Pretty heavy. Air maneuvers! Eat this, buddy! Eat
No
this,
good.
buddy!
Starts now.
No sitting this one out!
Don't get in my way.
I'll squish you! Ah!
No problem!
You!
What the hell?
Ah! Hold on! I'll squish you! I'll squish you!
No way!
Star and Stripe will get stronger! Star and Stripe will get... Star and Stripe will get stronger! Guess you're not ready yet. No sitting this one out! Guess you're not ready yet. Out of my way! No sitting this one out! No sitting this one out! That's enough! I'll corner you! No sitting this one out! Just like All Might!
It starts now.
It's decided! Atmosphere freeze! Star and Stripe will get stronger! I'll pry it open! Guess you're not ready yet. Just like All Might! I'll squish you! No sitting this one out! No sitting this one out! Guess you're not ready yet. I'll shoot you down! I'll stretch you! Quit struggling! I'll squish you! No sitting this one out! Stretch you! Out of my way! No sitting this one out! That's enough! Kratos!
高出力レーザー。
これより大気は私の 100m 先正面の空間には存在できない。へえ。 give up! Izuku will get stronger! Full power!
Watch out!
I won't give up!
do?
Ochako will get stronger!
It's over! Yuri, I'm serious! I'll make you mine!
12 o'clock!
This is a never-ending crappy time.